Raw meat. Chances are your parents told you to avoid it at all costs. And while it's true that it can contain harmful bacteria that can make you very sick, people have been chowing down on it since the beginning of time. People still eat uncooked animal protein, and it's considered a delicacy. From beef to pork, and yes, even chicken, there are many different ways you can feast on meat. Toriwasa. From Japan, this is a delicacy that might make you feel a little queasy at first. It's thin slices of raw chicken. But don't worry, Toriwasa is flash-boiled for 10 seconds to kill all the outside bacteria, including salmonella. Well, sort of. Health experts disagree on the safety of consuming Toriwasa, which you can make from chicken breast or even riskier, organ meat. Mett. Hailing from Germany, cooks make Mett from minced raw pork and serve it on a bread roll, usually topped with white onions. In the 1970s, parties featured Mett in the shape of a hedgehog, with spikes made of white onion, a tomato nose, and olive eyes. Very creative. Everyone does not approve of this festive feast, however. The European Food Safety Authority advises staying away from it entirely because bacteria could be inside it. Khao soy. When you make a salad, does it usually feature raw beef? If you live in Thailand, you might have answered, why yes. And you would be talking about khao soy. Khao soy is raw beef tossed with lime juice, chilies, garlic, fish sauce, and fresh herbs. It is said that soaking beef in lime juice helps kill any harmful bacteria, but there is little evidence to prove it works. If you're feeling particularly brave, some restaurants will even serve khao soy thickened with blood or bile. Kitfo. In Ethiopia, Kitfo is a raw beef smothered in butter and covered in spices. Sometimes it's served with the staple spongy flatbread called injera. Kitfo is most commonly considered a male thing, though some women enjoy it as well. There are raw beef recipes from all over Ethiopia, but Kitfo is one of the most popular. Carne apache. Mexico's raw meat offering is carne apache, which consists of raw minced beef that has been cured in lime juice for up to 12 hours. It's usually served as a topping or a dip for crunchy tostadas. It came from the Michoacan region of Mexico and is popular across Mexico and the United States. Beef carpaccio. In Italy, the preferred preparation of raw meat is carpaccio. Thin slices of raw beef are soaked in olive oil and topped with lemon juice, capers, and onions. It was invented in Venice in the 1950s by chef Giuseppe Cipriani because a customer's doctor advised her to add raw meat to her diet. He named the dish after his favorite painter, Vittore Carpaccio, who used lots of bright red in his paintings. Steak tartare. Chances are you've heard of steak tartare, the traditional French dish of ground raw beef topped with an uncooked egg yolk. But in 1870, when beef supplies were low during the Franco-Prussian War, a common substitute was horse. You can still get horse tartare in certain French restaurants, but it's a lot less common these days. Tartare gets its name from the tartar sauce that used to be served with it. Even without the sauce, the dish's name remains the same. While it might seem odd to some of us, these are just a few of the ways that people across the globe enjoy raw meat. Would you try it? If adventurous dishes pique your interest, check out the most extreme foods on another episode of Origins of Food.